Hi, my name is Dawn. This is Hudson Vintage. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different since I have an issue with my wisdom tooth and I don't want to subject you to that. I thought I would just share a tray of my top thrifted finds. This video is inspired by Princess Casserole, my new YouTube friend. Thank you very much, Carla. And these are the things that I have found thrifting over the years that are remarkable finds. They're not really items that you would expect to find thrifted. There's everything from semi-precious stones to Tiffany gold. So let's get in. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit like, and ring the bell so you get notified when I make a new video. They're not in any particular order. I'm going to try and provide some context about how sort of one find led to another find in the progression of my knowledge. I think that's probably the context that is most interesting. There's one thing here that I didn't find thrifting, but I had to include it because it was such a lucky thing, and that is this. This is a little butterfly pin, and it's sterling and marquisite, and I found it like this. It was on Metro North, on the platform on Metro North from Westchester to New York City. There's the back of it. It has some age to it. It's not super old. It's probably 1980s. But I think it's really beautiful and it's figural. And I never cleaned it because I like how black it is. You know, the oxidation. Isn't that great? And if I were to see this in a thrift store, I would be able to identify it immediately as not a costume piece because of the fineness of the antenna on the butterfly. And the more you handle this stuff, the more accustomed to it you get, the easier it is to spot when you are out thrift sailing or yard sailing or going to thrift stores. I guess I'll just start on this side. So this, I found thrifting. This is a typical kind of case scenario. This is a genuine opal in gold, surrounded by CZ or crystal. And the reason this happened was because it was on a costume chain when they got it. I'm sure they didn't put it on the costume chain. It's just a costume like gold-plated chain, but it has the genuine thing on it. And since they're not real diamonds, they just didn't catch it. But this is very, very common. This is sold. This is Australia. If you're at the airport and you have the opal jewelry for your wife, but not your mistress, this is typical of what you'll find. It's a genuine opal with, diamond simulants set in a low carat gold. So that's probably, Australian tourist trade. It's a really pretty opal. It's not the Chinese copy. And then this I found thrifting. This is a pince-nez. I love this. I wear this as a pendant sometimes, and I'll layer it like I layer my Chanel. And the fun thing about this is the way, I should let you get a close-up. This is 14 karat gold. It's marked 14 karat gold, and it's all engraved here. And this has a mechanism that pops open like that. And then you grab it like that. Isn't that wonderful and delightful? And again, it's 14 karat gold. And then this goes around like that. And then you can hang, and then you can hang it from the chain from there. And it's a lovely little thing. This is one of the earliest thrift store finds in my history. This is a Halston bangle, gold-plated, circa 1970s. I love it. I do think it's really cool. And context-wise, because I found this, 20 or 30 years ago, I was able to look at this, because in your personal education, your personal edification, you get better at it the more you do it. So this is a gold bangle. This is handmade artisan. This is 14 karat gold, and it's gorgeous. And they had it in with the costume jewelry. This is a fun story. These I got in a Lake Tahoe thrift store. These are just good sterling silver hoops. These are actually better made than the ones you can get now. The funny thing about these is I had just lost a hoop that I had forever, and I was sort of heartbroken over it. And I even put a sign up in my office that said, if found, please slip under the door. And then I went thrifting and I saw these, and they were marked $8, half off $4, Lake Tahoe, So I bought them, and then the first day I wore them back to the office, someone had slipped the hoop under the door. So they're sort of lucky earrings to me somehow. And then these are the last score that I got thrifting. This was right before we started doing the safe at home self-quarantine. This is vermeil, gold over sterling. This is a real cultured pearl, not freshwater. It still has the original backs. It's really lovely, nice little quality. Not pretty. And these were $3. And these I got the same day. These are large mother of pearl. I think they're gorgeous. These were $2.50. And these are hard to find. These are 1970s. There's a left and a right. They mirror each other. So they are really pretty on their big. You see that? Maybe do it like that. Okay. Like that. These are my favorite. Some of my favorite. This is gilded Chinese enamel. Gold wash over sterling. Look at the detail of that peacock feather. I was on the hunt for feather earrings when I turned 50, and I wanted specifically Chinese, good enamel, old, and I found some feather ones that were enamel that were $220 on eBay, or $250, $260 maybe, I don't know, $280, something like that. And I had to have them, and I got them as a birthday present. And then I found these thrifting maybe 5 months ago, and these were $28. And you know what? I'm going to show you the ones that I had on eBay, because these are peacock feathers. The other ones are just feathers. These are just as beautiful. And I have a thing for this. So hold on one moment. These are the ones that I chose as a birthday present. Actually, these are peacock feather too. And they're so beautiful with the colors, that kingfisher blue. And there's the back. And then if you look at these, that same kind of gilded gold wash. This was the same trip, the Lake Tahoe store. This is magnificent. This is sterling. This is from a store in Hawaii. It is marked right there. And there, I don't know if you can see that. I don't remember what it says, but I looked it up when I found it. So these are biwa pearls, and these are not Tahitian pearls. They looked like they could have been Cercle Tahitian pearls, but going by that there, I'm just going to say these are black cultured pearls, big black cultured freshwater pearls, like the type that Honora would use. But it's a gorgeous piece. And I found that thrifting in Lake Tahoe, and it was about $15. And then this I got in St. Vincent's in Reno. My friend was visiting from New York, and we went before we went to the airport. This is tourmaline chips, all different colors. 3-strand, gorgeous. And then this is a handmade gallery piece that I absolutely love, that I got the same day. These are wooden beads, and this is a handmade fine paper or ceramic. I think it's ceramic. There's the back. Oh my God. No, it's not. You know what this is? Oh my God, this is amazing. This is such a beautiful art piece. This is a peel. This is a peel that's been painted. This is like a tangerine peel. Look at the back. So it was dried and made into a flower form and preserved the same way they make jewelry out of like preserved orchids in Brazil, if you've ever seen those, the preserved flowers. Petals and flowers and sometimes insects. Sometimes they use butterflies that they found, supposedly, but that's a very Brazilian thing. So anyway, maybe this is Brazilian. To me, it looks like a gallery piece, but that is beautiful. That is organic. That's wooden and painted peel. And this works like that, so you can wear it really long, too. And then you shorten it. And I found this the same day. This is 1970s, very Monies. Love it. Very fun to wear. I think these came from the same person because I was there and they said, oh, we just got a bag in, if you want to go through it, which is like, whenever anybody says that, you're like, yes, please. I think I'll do that. You never say, oh, no, I don't want to go through the new stuff. What an offer, right? And then the final top finds are many, many, many years apart, but there's a context to it. So I wanted to go over these. These are 1950s. These are sort of a atomic kind of design. And I got these thrifting in New York City. There was a thrift store on the corner of 83rd and I want to say 3rd. It was up the street from Sloan Kettering. I got these there. And they're really beautiful, mid-century kind of gold and pearl. And I don't remember what I paid for them. But this is probably my first real find thrifting. I was probably 17. And then fast forward many, many, many years later, because of this find, thrifting, it somehow led me to be able to find these. These are Tiffany. They are 14 or 18 karat gold. They are marked. They are mid-century. And what happened was I had the pin. And this pin is actually Napier. It's very sculptural and artistic, and it's gold over silver. And I saw these earrings in the case, and they wanted $50 for them. It was a thrift store in upstate New York, and I thought that was a bit high. But I bought them because I knew I had the pin, and then I didn't even look at them until I got home. And then when I got home, I saw the marking, which I think I'm holding up to the camera right now. It's difficult to tell. Let's take a look. Here. See? How about that? And these are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I remember now. Jean Schlumberger. See, this is Tiffany Schlumberger, right? It's got to be. But I know that Napier had a line where they were experimenting with real. All the costume jewelry companies were at one point. So look at that. Look at the pin next to the earrings. Isn't that remarkable? So that's a fun story. So, years and years, and you end up with Tiffany earrings. The last time I looked these up, they're heavy. They're not light. They're not too heavy to be earrings, but they're not light. They're just amazing. The last time I looked these up, they were about $3,500. So that's a little bit of my collection. These are some of my favorite things that I consider thrift scores. Here, let me put all these things together for you. Oh, I'll show you the marking here. There. I hope that is working. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you love this video. I hope you learned something. Please click like and subscribe if you have. Please stay tuned for more. I upload every Tuesday. I do have that oral surgery coming up. So right now I'm just swollen and on medication. But it's scheduled soon, so we'll see if on time next week. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.